This is my new favorite MagSafe charger, and I'll tell you why. So this is the Kuxiu K2 3-in-1 charger, and let's start off with what's in the box. So you get the instruction manual, you get this braided cable that literally looks like it came out of the box from an iPhone, and then you get the star of the show, which is the K2 3-in-1. So when I first took this out of the box, I noticed that the build quality was really, really top class. So you've got Corning glass on the front and back, which has this like soft touch feel to it, very similar to what you get on the back with the frosted glass of the iPhone. And then you've also got this aerospace grade aluminum on the sides here, which is done using like a sandblasting and anodization technique, basically to give it this like really like smooth kind of feel. Again, similar to what they have on the sides of the iPhone. So I feel like that's been their biggest inspiration with this. So on the front here, you've got the Qi2 15-watt fast wireless charging, which will support anything from the iPhone 12 to the iPhone 17, 17 Pro, and the iPhone Air, which I've also done a review on. So check that out in the description down below. Totally worth watching. But when you connect your phone here, it will give you the animation that shows that it's charging. But this also has a little trick up its sleeve as well. So you can actually open this up to reveal another secondary charger, and it does it with this really satisfying click. And on the inside, you've got this secondary magnet that actually charges your Apple Watch and your AirPods. So that charges at 5 watts, which is really useful for when you have it like on your desk or on your nightstand and you want to charge those devices. But talking of the stand, you've also got this really nice kickstand on the back here, which feels really, really sturdy. It doesn't feel flimsy or anything at all, which again, the build quality of this is fantastic. On the top here, you've also got this little button, which kind of looks like the button from the iPhone 4. And this will basically show you the indicators, which let you know how much battery is left on the battery itself. And then on the other side here, you've got the USB-C PD charging, which charges at about 20 watts. This is also pass-through. So if you have your phone on the charger, it will pass through the charging to your phone and then charge the battery itself. You can also charge from the battery wired to another device. So say, for example, you have your iPhone on here, you've got your Apple Watch, and then you want to plug in a cable to charge your AirPods, then you can do that as well. This battery is 5,000 milliamp hours. So I did actually do a test with it just to see how much it could charge my iPhone 15 Pro Max. So my 15 Pro Max is 4,441 milliamp hours. I'll put all the details up on the screen here. And it was on 1% at 11:45, at 12:30 it was on 50%. Kuxiu does say it takes 30 minutes to get to 50%, but it took mine 45 minutes. And then about 13:42, roughly, it was on 80%. And then soon after that, I got to 83%, and then the K2 battery died. So I managed to get to 83%, 82, 83% from a full charge of this battery. I didn't use the phone at all, so I was just left it there to charge. So if you are going to use your phone whilst it's charging, or you're going to charge your AirPods or your Apple Watch whilst your phone is charging as well, then your mileage may change or be different. But generally, I was pretty impressed with it. I was wondering when the battery was going to die actually, because it got to about 60%. I was like still impressed that it was only like halfway on the indicators on here. I also love the fact this is so thin and compact. So when I took this to Starbucks to do some work, I actually had this on the table and I was charging my Apple Watch and my iPhone, and I found it just really useful just to have it there. It felt like it was my own kind of little desk in Starbucks. And I also like the fact that this is so thin and compact when I put it in my pocket. It is going to obviously add more weight and bulk in your pocket, but not as much as, say, for example, like a 10,000 milliamp hour battery. It is actually replacing my day-to-day, which is my Anker 10,000 milliamp hour battery. So I'm replacing that with this because I actually really enjoy carrying it around with me. It's much lighter, it's much more compact. And if you want one, Kuxiu has actually been kind enough to send me a promo code so that you can get 10% off. I'll leave the details to that in the description down below. I do also have a video for the Kuxiu X33 iPad stand, which is like a magnetic iPad stand that also wirelessly charges. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on that video when that drops. Thank you so much again to Kuxiu for sending this out, and thank you for watching. Peace.